I thought this was supposed to be about stocks. Where?
What's up, people? You know, there's nothing better than going back to the roots, staying in your t-shirt and pajamas the entire day, making a day's pay, making a living, sitting around, never have to leave your house. But the only thing is, it does get kind of lonely. So what I've done is I built a website. Maybe you've heard about it, hitthebid.com. We do a radio broadcast where all my friends and my traders come together and we all share ideas and we all make money together. It's a great, great place to go if you're just doing what I do. And since we've gone back to our roots, just trying to focus in on the day that it is in play, we've been doing fantastic. Forget about trying to figure out what's going to happen next week and the fiscal cliff and the thousands of reasons why we should be afraid of this market. Let's just do what they're showing us. And what worked today? ILMN. Broke $50. We're looking for this stock to hang in there. There's a takeover rumor at around 51 and change. There's another guy out there thinking that things getting taken over at 60. But every time it overshoots 51 and change, it came back to 51. Anytime it dipped below 51 and change, it made it back. Today was the first time it actually started to break down. We shorted the stock at 50, quickly covered for a quick profit, and of course it plummeted off the earth. Now, we were just waiting for some support. So if you take a look at the chart, which if I had a chart, I'd be throwing it on the screen right now, but I don't. Take my word for it. 46.50 was a low from about in September. I think it was September 28th, if I'm remembering correctly. We were waiting for it to get to 46.50. I had somebody on Stock Twits. Congratulations to you, because I was right there with you, waiting to see if this thing actually tested 46.50. Hit the thing by a penny. We chased it at 46.85, quickly got out at 47, reboarded at 47, got a little nervous there, but we sold it at 47.05, and we missed another buck on the way up. But some of the lists that we had today, we had QCOR that's still on our long list. We did okay with that. Costco still on the short list. Reversed back down. We did okay with that. We're looking to pick up some JDSU, which we did. And oh my God, we're holding it overnight. We think we got a decent price here at 10.30. APOL, we were looking for that stock to do something because the earnings are coming out tomorrow. Remember, the stock looks like it wants to break down, but if it holds 27.50 tomorrow on the downside, there might be a long involved there. Again, here come the earnings. All we're going to be looking for are good news that's being faded and bad news that's being bought. Those are the trades that really, really work. But for now, we had a few more trades, and again, all this is hindsight. Really doesn't mean too much for you. But if you want to take a look at the kind of trading we were doing, we were long WIN, we were long LVS today. We also did a trade in SYNC, if you could believe that, SYNC. It looked like there was going to be some buying. Wound up losing money on the trade. We were short VVUS and we were long VVUS at one point. And lots of ILMN and lots of QCOR. And that was about it. And don't forget AIG. AIG remains our favorite stock. After Google, AIG is our favorite stock. So if you had to, going forward, I love that saying, going forward. If you can go into the past, it's a good thing too. But if you can't, AIG looks like the stock's finally going to get to 37.50. And if it gets to 37.50, 40, I'm looking for a $50 price tag on AIG. Bought some, threw it into my double secret probation buy and hold account where I don't look at it. The only time I'm selling this AIG at this point is, I think 32.50 is the low. Line in the sand for AIG, actually $32.10. So right around there. I'm thinking the stock's going to $40 minimum. Hopefully I don't have to own it into too many earnings reports. And again, it doesn't matter what the earnings are with AIG. The way I look at it, if the government, which the government has already told us that they're going to be buying stocks, they're going to be supporting the market for the next 3 or 4 years. So why not buy the #1 government manipulated stock in AIG? I don't care whether they're downgraded, upgraded, whether they're making money, losing money. The government still has their fingers and their hands, their greasy paws all up in AIG. No matter what you read, it doesn't matter. The government still owns the stock. They want to get this thing above 40, maybe even 50. It shouldn't even be a stock. Think about it, right? They are the most corrupt, disruptive one of them all. To even look at AIG as a publicly traded company right now is an insult. But if it's going to continue to go up, we better start buying the stock. So again, I bought a little bit just to hang on to it. Looks like the stock's just off to the races. A little update on this Mako. You know, we were thinking about buying it. We were shorting it, and we were waiting for it to find some support. Hasn't found support yet. we're not looking to buy it. We wanted to see if 1585 was going to hold, then 1550, then 1485, and then 1436, and even 1436 couldn't hold. So right now it's still on the avoid list. We're thinking this thing might go down to test 1360 area at this point. And again, who knows about these companies? Just like Coinstar and Deckers and Netflix, some of these stocks are just not coming back. APKT, Autodesk, APOL, a lot of these stocks are just about to roll over, and half of them could just go to, to $12, $5 and be bye-bye. It's okay. That's why, again, if you're going into this earnings season and you own stocks, please, for the love of God, don't. Don't. It's not worth it. Trade the stock after the fact. You can see it clearly and see how they're reacting to whatever bullshit news they report. Remember, it's all bullshit. And I think the best part about this is that finally, the bullshittiness came out in the fact that I think it's hysterical that because Obama needed that unemployment rate to go down right after they had their debate and whatnot, and next thing you know, everyone's saying that the numbers are manipulated. If the numbers are ever manipulated even once, that means they're always manipulated, which is true. None of these numbers are real. Remember, we're getting data that's already been done with. If they had a figure where they could tell us what's going to happen in the future, well, you know what? That number would be manipulated anyway. So it doesn't matter. This is all bullshit. Today, when I was talking about ILMN, when it was breaking 50, and I said the takeover is not happening, and somebody said, where's your source? What's your proof? My proof is that it's breaking $50 right now. I'm just speculating. There's a reason that the stock just went from 52 and change the other day to breaking 50 today to hitting 46.50. It's not just because there's some guy out there that needed to unload a position. That's part of it, but there's probably a reason. Maybe the takeover's not happening. It's just speculation. Just like all you maniacs out there that thought OCZ was getting taken out. And Ameren. I compared ILMN to Ameren and OCZ today. I always get that one guy. Gets all bent out of shape. Where's your proof? There's no proof. Where's my proof that I don't have proof? Where's my proof that any of this is real? We might be asleep right now.